Hey everybody, and welcome back to What Happened 6. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 money mistakes. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So if you've been following me on social media as well as the YouTube channel, you know that I've been going through my debt journey in order to pay off the ridiculous amount of debt that I currently have, which mainly I'm focusing on credit card debt right now, but then I'll get into student loans after that. But I had 5 mistakes that I made with my money before getting to this place. So my first mistake would be thinking I needed to make more money. There's that saying like more money, more problems, but that's not necessarily true. It's that we begin to up our lifestyle when we start to make more money, and therefore we are always maxing out our costs. If I can't manage my money where it's at right now, then how do I expect to manage more money well? So not making more money was really not an issue, but thinking I needed to make more money to address my finances was definitely my number one mistake. My second mistake was using my credit card for everyday expenses. That should have been the number one sign to me that something's going on if you can't swipe your debit card or use cash for day-to-day expenses. At this time, I was living somewhere where the cost of living was very high, but that habit continued with me when I moved. So I knew that it was something that I had to break. I needed to fit all of my expenses into the money that I made every month and not rely on credit cards. The third mistake I made with my money was applying for credit cards often. One of the conundrums of having good credit but no money. I made a decent income, but not looking at how much money I actually owed and what I was really able to put out, I got credit card offers all the time. And then when something happened, like my car broke down or I was moving, I applied for more credit. And that's how I ended up with the number of cards that I have now, which ends up making my debt what it is. My fourth mistake, I would say, is doing things that I could not afford. I always relied, oh, I have my credit card here, I'll have this money here that I can use, but I really couldn't afford it. But I wanted to do those things, so I did them instead of just thinking, oh, if I plan this out, I could probably budget it properly so that even if I did have to put some of it on a credit card, that I could do it less. So I could, something cost $1,000, I might have been able to save 500 of it and only have to charge 500 of it, and then I could probably make a plan to pay off the 500 in the amount of time it took me to save the 500 on the front end. But I didn't think of things like that. I couldn't afford it, so I was like, let me just swipe it and it'll increase my credit card bill by a couple dollars a month. Oh, that's fine, but it's not fine. My fifth mistake was not having a thorough budget. I had a budget. I had all of my bills listed out. I had my income tracked, everything, but I did not have it thorough. My food costs weren't on there. My gas costs weren't on there. My eating out costs weren't on there. Like the small things that add up through the month that really take your money were not on there. And that was a mistake. I also didn't zero it out, so I didn't really understand where my money was going. Since I started doing zero-based budgeting, I really have a grasp on where my money is, and I don't really have to worry that either I don't have enough or I don't know where this is coming from, because I plan out where everything is going to come from. If you don't know what zero-based budgeting is, I'll do a video on it. Let me know if you're interested in it. And I'm going to do a bonus one for you because 6 is like my favorite number. And so my 6th money mistake would be taking out so many student loans. If I knew what I know now, I would absolutely would not have taken out so much in student loans, because it's really not possible to really pay that much back. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I know what I was thinking. I wanted to get the degrees that I got. I appreciate the experiences. I would not take my college experience back for anything, basically because of the people I met. If I could have put them all at a cheaper school, then that's the way I would have gone. But taking out that amount of loans is very daunting. Also, it's making me second guess my doctorate degree, and I really want to make sure that is financed, or I can pay for it in cash, because I do not want to add to my student loan debt. So it's really affecting me continuing my education now. So I kind of like, dang, I wish I hadn't taken so much out for a degree that I happen to not really be using. Granted, having the degree still opens doors for you even though it's not in the field, but technically I'm not using that degree. I could have got another one for cheaper to not use, but that would be my sixth mistake. So thank you guys for checking this video out. I hope that it helped somebody. These were my top 5/6 money mistakes, and let me know in the comments what your top 1 or 2 money mistakes were, and if you figured out a way to fix them. And I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.